Welcome to Killco Audio Musings for patrons, YouTube members, and anyone who happens to come across this. It is December 7th, 2023, at 12:30 p.m. The temperature outside is currently -2 degrees Celsius. Beverage of the moment, coffee, made by me, pour-over style, because I'm a snob like that. Week in review. This is the first week of the Advent calendar going live every day. And the easy way to put it is so far, so good. December tends to be the most hectic for me just due to this Advent calendar and my decision to do live streams instead of attempting to make video content. Since making video content, as it is difficult enough. And it was just a trade-off, really. So like, if I want 4 videos this month, I will have to do live streams. I am never going to attempt to do 24 short videos for December. It sounds great, and it would give me a lot of time off in December, technically. But it doesn't feel right. I mean, the Advent calendar is supposed to be you have one every day. And if I just record it beforehand, well, it doesn't feel quite the same for me, personally. Video got released yesterday of Andalusia Single Barrel Pick. I hope everyone enjoyed that. And if you haven't watched it, watch it now. Well, listen to this, then watch it later. Mental state is fluctuating a bit today. I don't know what it is. I can only assume it's because I drank more than 2 drinks yesterday, later in the evening, which, again, I have told myself not to do. I don't do it very often these days, but when I have one drink from the Advent calendar, then I want another drink, and the third one was just because I said I would drink it. Complicated. I have reasons that don't need to make sense. But there was the Advent calendar one, which was wonderful, so I hope you watched that one. It was a nice little surprise, and I always enjoy when that happens with the Advent calendars. After that, I've had this Redbreast 12 bottle that's been just looking very sad at me. It looks like rain for a while. And I polished that off. It wasn't that much. I don't even think it was 2 ounces. And after that, I tuned into Whiskey Mountain's channel for her live stream, because she only does one a month. And she was having rum, but I realized I don't have any rum of any sort. And instead, I had some beer. That was 3 drinks in one evening. Not a horrible thing to do, but it doesn't help. I absolutely have noticed my sleep is not as restful if I have alcohol in my system when I go to bed. So I attempted to not do that, but I did that yesterday, and I'm feeling pretty blah this morning. Not like hangover blah, but like I had a depressant yesterday. I'm already depressed enough, and I'm just weary, and I have that heavy feeling behind my eyes, which isn't fun to deal with, but it'll go away. Maybe another couple hours it should be gone, but it doesn't make the mornings any easier. Had breakfast with Mama Killco, that was nice. Had French toast, that was also nice, but I'm just not all there. Looking into making some travel plans for April, though. I talked with her about that a little. Stay tuned. Nothing strictly distillery related or YouTube related, but I would like to visit my friend Greg, who is in Missouri. Plans are being put out there. At least we have a month to do it, possibly a specific week because of some events that are happening in that area. It's all a financial game, though, folks. And I guarantee my credit cards will take a hit because of that plan. Future plans are, as you'd expect for this month, at least that's the idea, is to keep doing the Advent calendars every day. I don't want to get sick. This is also the time of year for that to happen, and it seems to happen every year for me. I know last year, I think it was COVID. I feel like it was. It was either last year or the year before, but I feel like it was last year, which makes it that much more annoying. It doesn't seem like it was that long ago either, but it was just as cold as today and even windier. Still no idea for Christmas holiday plans. I don't have any myself. I do not technically celebrate Christmas. The only thing I do is spend time with my family around the holiday. I do not give out presents. I do not expect to get presents. If you want to give me something, you can do it any time of the year. You don't need a financially crazy bonkers time to buy a bunch of stuff and give people a bunch of stuff that they probably don't really need. If you're giving me bottles of whiskey, though, well, I think that's okay. The difficult thing for me, and I imagine anyone in the whiskey world at the moment, anyone who has a collection, anyone who has some knowledge about what kind of whiskeys they like, is the people who tend to want to buy you a whiskey don't know much about it and can also get coerced, we'll say convinced, finagled. There's so many words This time of year, anyone who goes into a liquor store is like, oh, I'd like to get a whiskey. And the person who's working there usually wants you to buy something a little more expensive, which is a bit silly because they don't get extra money for doing that. I, of course, am thinking of buying myself something for Christmas because I know there's another Redbreast PX that should maybe be out there still, just down the road. And as I said earlier, I did finish the last of that Redbreast 12, so I absolutely need to restock on that. The concept of me going in there and buying both at the same time, though, is staggering, since that would easily be over $200. Well, it would be around $150 minimum. Hold on, I'm trying to do math in my head. The Redbreast PX is $90, and the Redbreast 12 would be a minimum $65, so yeah, around $155-ish. I'm not going to try to do that math anymore. That's as close as I'm going to get to it. I'm not even going to use a calculator. I don't want to. I can give you the sum up for the today, because that's all I'm going to try to deal with right now, is that I will go exercise later this evening, and I'll do the live stream for the Advent Calendar, 9 p.m., possibly 9:30. It really depends on when I feel up for it, since it's a lot of exercising, getting home, taking a shower, and then trying to mentally get myself in the space to do a live stream. So that would be at the earliest 8 something, and I'm not going to do it right after I got out of the shower either. I know some people would like to see that, but I don't think YouTube would like that. There you have it, folks. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome, and I will see you out there.